You in here? Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a key master motion, and ease up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a key master motion, and ease up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up.
Welcome to the Ultimate DJ Music Review and More Talk Show. I am your host, Massage B. Welcome, guys. How y'all doing today? I thought that my guest wasn't going to be here. I was waiting for like the last second or three. They just texted me and said they're logging in, so you guys give them a second. Let's talk about what's going on with Puffy while we wait for them, because y'all know a lot of people have asked me about the situation with Puff Diddy over and over and over on different channels, and I keep trying to explain to them what I've always explained, and I keep trying to explain it back and forth. Puffy is a scoundrel, but so was Hugh Hefner. So was all the signs, and So for me, like I say to you guys all the time, it looked like a heist to me. And when I say it looked like a heist to me, it's because anytime they're ready to do something, they go straight to the block to get it done, And too many of our people have become billionaires off of our music and our stuff. And when anytime you want to heist our music, or anytime you want to take anything from us, they run right to the block. And they rob us right on the block. They start targeting everybody, this one, that one, whoever is getting to be up there in the world, that's what they start trying to heist. But let's welcome Walter Bird to the studio. It's supposed to be Tree 7 Ave, but let's see what's happening.
Trey, hey.
Hey, bro.
What's up?
How'd it do?
Everything's good. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. That was my song, actually. That's the one I want to talk about. That that one you got on your chest.
Oh yeah, stop playing with me.
Stop playing with me. Watched him do that one live. I told him I was gonna call him up to come do a show with me. Where my nephew at?
He's coming in. He should be loading in now. I was in here doing my bathroom mode, so please excuse me. I didn't even know you text me that many times. My phone.
I see your little spots in the back there.
Yeah, we out there. We working.
So tell me, introduce yourself, because usually, I usually give people an opportunity by sending them a show or something beforehand to let them know what I kind of do over here on my end, and so that you're not stunned by what I do or how I do what I do. But tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
Okay.
My name is Walter Bird. You can find me at Walter Bird with a Y, 973. That's my Instagram tag. I do construction. I'm a realtor. I'm an investor. And I manage Trace A7 as well as I'm the assistant to I Am Big 7.
Okay. Yeah. 7. Tell 7 I said thank you, because through 7 is how I was able to get into trade. But I told him when I seen him at the conference that I was gonna come for him. I have a radio show that I do, which is every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Through Blast Radio, and what happens is that you guys are broadcast through like maybe 6 or 7 different areas all at one time, so it gives us a chance to spread you out a little bit further. and I'm located in Orlando.
Mhm.
And what I do is I ask 5 questions to the artist in order to kind of break up the monotony,
Mhm.
so that we get used to each other, just talking to each other, because a lot of people are really shy sometimes.
Mhm.
And so I give them the 5 questions and give us a chance to get used to each other. Look, there go nephew.
Mhm.
What up, nephew?
How you doing?
Last time I seen you, you was tired. I was hugging that head, right?
Word up. Yeah. My bad. The connection kind of weird in here. My bad.
That's all right. You ready to get down to business? I
Yes,
got
ma'am.
five. I got 5 questions for you that I crafted up just for you. You got your management here, so you got a little help.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's go for it. What inspired you to start rapping, and who are your biggest musical influences?
Let me see what inspired me. It was the inspiration more of a like. Alright, so boom. I come from a musical background, so boom. Either my mother or you feel me, my pops or my sister, whatever the case may be. So it was more of a cause I could type thing. Like I knew like from being around them, I was absorbing everything, you feel me, like learning how to break a song down or either come up with a verse or hook or whatever the case may be. So I was just like, man, let me see it. So boom,
Uh-huh.
so I went in the studio, boom, made my first song. And then I just felt like I fell in love with the process of like making a song. So like I just was like, oh, I bet I really like this. And then my inspirations, I would say, you mean like historically or more currently?
Whatever you want to talk about.
Okay. My all time favorite art, I'm gonna say rapper, yeah, Eminem. So like Wayne, you feel me? Um, Let me see. Of course, Carissa, Polo G's, the Lil Durk. You feel me? Anybody who music really resonate with me. I feel like so.
My little guy just passed away, little homie Quan. You
Oh yeah,
know,
Quan. Yeah.
yeah, man, I like that little kid.
Him too. Him too. Yeah.
My kids used to be
Uh,
like, "Oh my God, mom, I like this little dude."
yeah, he was one of the ones. Yeah, definitely him for
Yeah,
sure. Him,
yeah,
Thug. Oh, it's mad one names I could say.
yeah. What's his name? Take off
From the
from
Migos.
the Migos. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
like the way that his little his little
His
ad
ad
libs
libs.
is
Right,
always
right,
crazy. It's all outdoors.
right.
How how do you approach your songwriting process, and where do you draw inspiration from?
So as for it, well, I mean, as a second one first. So inspiration coming from like real life events or experiences or from an outside point of view on certain situations. And then as far as approaching a song, it's like I let the beat dictate the subject matter, if that makes sense. So I hear a
Oh, makes
beat and
perfect sense.
that'll kind of dictate what direction the song is gonna go in.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense because I'm a blend master, so that's a lot of times how my blends come into play. You know,
Right. Right.
it's because I hear the song and then I hear what sound like it's supposed to be on it. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Right.
Yeah. So that makes perfect sense. What challenges have you faced in the music industry, and how have you overcome them?
Let me see. Let me see. Definitely some. Probably. I'm gonna say one. So mm, like how can I say it? Like, all right. So relationships is falling through a good thing or a bad thing. So like, if I say a relationship fell through or something that me and this person was planning to do fell through, that's bad.
No,
Oh, wow, okay. So things like that not falling through. So basically, like somebody saying, "Oh yeah, we gonna do this." Bam. And not that we expect it or that you feel me, we know we gotta do our thing regardless, gotta keep working, gotta keep pushing. But as far as like those things not happening, so it's like we kinda gotta look at it different. Like as long as it ain't no genuine, it couldn't happen. It's like, oh, so basically you just trying to make it sound good, basically. When a
Yeah.
lot of people they'll get in those situations, and then like if something don't happen, they'll talk to somebody from a label or something, and then if whatever don't go through, oh, I don't want rap no more, or I don't want pursue this no more because this didn't go how I planned it to go.
And usually to me, those are people who ain't really want to do it any damn way.
Right. If something like that could deter you from elevating, then keep going and keep pushing past it, which is what you got to do, in my opinion.
You got to find your way around all that right there and keep it moving.
As a fact,
That was the last thing my dad told me before he died. He said, keep it moving.
always slow motion better than no motion.
That's right. And because keep it moving mean don't give them a chance to hold on to you and bring you back down.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Don't let them get hold to your leg. Because if you don't keep it moving, somebody will grab hold to you and hold you back where you don't want to be. So you got to keep it moving, keep it moving. You feel me?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't ever let them go and hold on to you and hold you back. Make sure that you keep on trucking through. Um,
Absolutely.
how do you differentiate yourself from other artists in the rap game?
I feel like all right, so boom, you got each category, right? You got your rap, your R&B, your Afro, whatever the case should be. I feel like I'm one of the most versatile ones, like as far as being able to do whatever. Like as far as in like a lot of people say that, but then it's like maybe most of their music will still had the same like vibe or theme to it, as opposed to being able to fully cross over and make a song that multiple demographics could, you feel me, like enjoy and resonate with. So I feel like that's my defining quality as an artist.
Okay, you got somebody shot. What up, bro? That's Don
What
over
up? What
there at
up?
the
What up?
Evening
Sean
Rush.
Brown.
Yeah, what up, Don? We had a face over here from the Evening Rush last week, man. We had a blast. Face is hilarious.
Oh, wow, that's what's up.
Excuse me, babe.
You good?
Last question.
Mm-hmm.
What message do you hope to convey through your music? Two-part question.
Mm. Oh, so answer the first one, and you ask the second
Yeah,
one.
yeah. I'm,
Okay,
I'm
okay,
gonna
okay,
ask a
okay.
second.
Okay. What message? Basically, not to. I don't exactly say nothing close to not give up, but it's like basically just take the music as like a learning experience. Like you understand, not to copy verbatim or just take your points from it and understand that regardless of your background or whatever you got going on or whatever, just if you just keep going, you could put yourself in a better situation. Like you could do anything you put your mind to, basically.
Okay, and the second part of that question is, and what impact do you want to leave on your audience?
What impact? What impact? So impact as far as like
Like, like boom, like you just finished saying, like boom. What kind of boom you want? Because every time I jump out there for the purpose of y'all gonna remember me.
okay, okay, okay. I see what you say. Okay, okay. So basically, so the impact I want to leave like that my art is timeless. Like I'm gonna be one of the ones that last, as opposed to like, oh, why? So just like you said, like, oh yeah, they're gonna remember me. Like I'm gonna be one of the ones that I'm gonna be everybody's favorite. I'm gonna be your favorite. I'm gonna be your non for your least favorite. Like I'm gonna be one of them basically. That's the impact
That's
I
right.
want.
That's right. And keep it moving. Now, see, little brother, that was our little 5 questions. That wasn't so hard, right?
Not at all.
And I ain't even send zingers like I usually do. I say everybody send somebody a zinger every now and again. They be like, oh shoot, that question right there. I'll be like, yeah.
How does zingers come? What is like a random?
Yeah, it be a random out the way, what you doing with what you doing, what you doing type of question.
Okay. Got you.
But being that I did it through your management, I didn't want to kind of, go crazy, but I just wanted to have you warm up to it. Now, what I didn't get was your music.
Okay.
Because usually I'm able to, with your permission, share your music, right?
Yes, man.
But I give you an opportunity to um, promote yourself. Tell the
Okay.
people
Okay.
about yourself. Tell them what you do. Tell them what's out. Blah blah blah.
Okay. All right, well, man, y'all know, man. I'm Mr. Stop Playing With Me. I go by Tracy Says, straight out of Newark, New Jersey. I'm on Big Seven's independent label, NIMG. Main single right now is called Stop Playing With Me. It's out on all platforms. I also got a mixtape out right now called Just For Now. Seven song tape. A lot of bangers on there. Y'all go check that out. You feel me? And a lot more work coming soon.
And where can they locate it? Where?
On all social platforms, it's Trace Chev. So TRECE, the number 7 EV. So when you're looking up music, if you're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Apple Music, Spotify, whatever, everything. TRECE, the number 7 EV.
Yeah, cause I keep calling you Tree Seven Ave, right?
Well, a lot of people they mispronouncing it trees. It's Trace said.
See, man, that's what happened with you been with dealing with old folk and stuff. Old folks be saying shit all wrong. But listen,
Misinterpreted it.
but listen, being that I've been in this industry for a long time, I'm gonna say something to you, and I want you to hear me kind of clearly, right?
Yes, man.
Because I had a witness your performance down here in Orlando by me at the Fleet DJ conference, right?
At the hotel, right?
Yeah,
Yes, man.
absolutely. Now listen, I'm gonna give you some words for the wise because like I told you, like when I was hugging that head, you look so tired. I was like, let me give my baby a hug on the way out this door. I said, but I like that. I like the "Stop Playing with Me" song, and that you seem to have a lot of interest in.
Yes, ma'am. That's the main
Is that one
single.
of
Yes,
your
ma'am.
favorite songs?
Um,
Yeah, because you have a lot of heart when it comes to that song. When I seen you perform that, you was like really into that song.
maybe not my personal favorite, cause like as far as like all the music I got, that probably wouldn't be my favorite song. But it's the easiest to perform, so it makes it that much more like you said, like I look more into it. It makes it that much more into it when it's almost like, not to sound arrogant, but I know people is gonna sing along at some point. So if I maintain it throughout, it's like you're gonna have to sing along. So I might as well just be turned. Like, so it makes it that much more fun to be and show that energy when I'm doing it.
Yeah,
So
cause
I can
I
say it's my favorite to perform. I'll say that.
yeah, cause I didn't really pay the music much attention until you got to that song.
Okay. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Yes,
you
man.
you get that same energy to all your songs.
Right.
You feel me? Not just that one, but make sure that every one of them hit back to back just like that. And not only that, but make sure that you do a sound check with what whoever is the sound person that day.
Mm.
Because a lot of times what they do is they try to add too much bass without listening and tuning, fine tuning the
To the
music.
song. Right.
You understand me, right? So then
Right.
it sounds like boom, 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 and you trying to over sing over that boom, boom, boom.
Right.
I see them make a lot of because I create shows. I see them make that mistake on a lot of the sound stages at some of the some of the bigger parties out there. You'll hear that the bass will be right up on your microphone.
Right.
You understand what
So
I'm
it'll,
saying
it'll
to you,
it'll
right?
interfere. Right. Right. Right.
Yeah. So then it sounds like you trying to throw your voice over the beat, and that's what made me not pay attention to that first song that you did was
Mm.
because the bass was overriding what you were saying. But then when you got to the "Stop Playing" song,
Mm.
is when I started paying attention. Why? Because you have more energy than the bass that was coming at you.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying to you?
Right.
And so make sure, even if you have to take a 20-minute hold up, let me check this that morning as they setting up.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm.
And go in and fine tune that real quick. Say, listen, with this song, I need you to pull the bass down off of this and pull the highs up on that because I need for my microphone to sound a certain kind of way and I need this to sound like this.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right. I do.
You understand me, right? Even because that's up to you, because you're the performer.
Mm.
You can't expect management to do everything. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But you who it's your shit. So
Mm,
you want your shit to sound like you want it to sound. You get what I'm saying?
absolutely
So
right.
make sure I don't care what happened. Make sure that you go in and you let them know exactly what's going on ahead of that show. You feel me?
Yes, ma'am.
Your manager said he just sent your music in. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to scoop it up. I don't know how to do that just yet. I'm old head. I'm a straight
Mm.
old head, little bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'll be like, oh my god.
Nah, you good. You gonna figure it out.
Yo, bro, I'm a straight old head. You got you got a YouTube page?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
let's do
see.
it on YouTube.
Okay. So you need the YouTube link.
Yeah, let's do it from YouTube because that might be a little easier for me because I'm telling you I'm an old head. Y'all not listening. What's your YouTube?
Should be Trace Sev, TRECE, the number 7 EV.
Okay, stop playing with me. There you go.
Yes, ma'am.
I got
Is
it. It
it
came
not
right up
not?
at stop playing with
Do
me.
you only play clean music?
No, well, I cuss a little bit, so
Okay. All right.
why
I
is
was just making sure because it.
some cussing on here?
Yeah, it is.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord have mercy.
My bad.
Wait a minute, no, it's all right. We're gonna share it. Let's see if I can get back over here and share it so that you can, cause we want to check you out. Yeah, bro. But that's my giving advice for you when it comes to that sort of stuff. Don't ever don't ever wait for anybody else to do it for you. Make sure that you jump in. If you got to go 20 minutes before the show start, hey Hassan, peace, bro. Uh, that's one of our favorite people in the building right there, Hassan Tahir's show.
What
But
up? What
yeah,
up? What
make sure
up?
that you go in, that you he says salute. He's sending you his salute. But
Yes, sir.
go in 20 minutes or so as they starting so that you can fine tune your own stuff. Because
Right.
only you know how it's supposed to be.
Right.
Wait. This was said need another shirt because my daughter stole mine.
They gonna get you right.
Oh man. So we don't do that. Tell them it costs $9.99.
Yeah.
99.99. That's what you're supposed to tell them. 99.99. Okay, let's listen to your joy. Let's pull it up. I think I gotta mute us though. I think I gotta mute us. Wait a minute.
Okay.
In position ready. They just waiting for your word. We gotta teach them why they better stop playing with us. And I am Jay. Stop playing with me. Yeah. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run in your spot. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run up your block. So bitch, playing with me. I coulda had some shorties come lay your ass down. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always gonna go there playing around. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run in your spot. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run up your block. So bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some shorties come lay your ass down. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always gonna go there playing around. Bitch, stop playing with me. Couldn't let them do it to you, let them rock. Bitch, stop playing with me. Because you gave me every reason to get your ass dropped. Bitch, stop playing with me. But why would I let them touch you just cause you ain't no better? Why would I risk all this money that I could be making and just let you fuck up this cheddar? Bitch, stop playing with me. I want a new AP, you won't hear no TikTok. Bitch, stop playing with me. They tryna see a new wife, so they be on wristwatch. Bitch, stop playing with me. My niggas blow big gas like they live in a pit stop, making they bitch like, and they get money cause we on a mission. Won't stop till the shit stop. Won't see no names with the shit can get dangerous. No niggas that rock with a Draco. No, a little shorty, she down with whatever. No, she do whatever I say so. Once I get the check, I'm just gon' fuck it up and I'm gon' treat that shit like it's Play-Doh. I'm not with the rah-rah, if it ain't about money, I'm telling them I still away go. So, bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run in your spot. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run up your block. So, bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some shorties come lay your ass down. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always ain't playing around. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run in your spot. Bitch, stop playing with me. I coulda had some niggas come run up your block. So, bitch, stop with me. I coulda had some shorties come lay your ass down. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always on go, they ain't playing around. Won't take no chances, I know that I go for my niggas with reckless abandon. Won't stop till I drop and I get enough money to just go and buy us a mansion. I rock with the niggas that rock with me, can't switch my side so they know where I'm standing. Them niggas play risky, so I match their energy, cause why the fuck would I chance it? Wish that the these like guns, if I pass on the ratchet, I know that he blaming. I know a nigga, he good with the cost for the law if you fuck with the scam, man. I got a homie like Tony Montana with AR, he doing some damage. I don't feel sorry for niggas that turning out ops on my life, they been planning. I just been eating, I can't handle slacking, you know I don't fuck with the leeches. Bitch, all them threats you be throwing, I don't take serious, you know I'm facetious. I'm just gonna cook the shit up with the recipe, learn the shit, I ain't gonna teach it. Trust me, I'm strong with it, and I know I can never let all these fuck niggas breach it. So, I could have had some niggas around the block. I could have had some niggas around the block. Bitch, stop playing with me. I could have had some niggas around the block. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always go there playing around. Bitch, stop playing with me. I could have had some niggas come run in your spot. Bitch, stop playing with me. I could have had some niggas come run up your block. So, bitch, stop playing with me. I could have had some shorties come lay your ass down. Bitch, stop playing with me. Them niggas always on go, they ain't playing around. Bitch, stop playing with me. Playing with me. Playing with me. Playing with me. So bitch, stop playing with me, 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 playing with me. And I am Jay. Hey, what's up with you? Y'all can get your number in chat.
I'm good.
Oh, word?
Thank you. Have a good one.
Alright, fuck it.
Stupid.
I would have said the same thing. I ain't lying. I'd have said, no, I'm good. After all that right there, no, because he dangerous. I can't be fucking with him. Dude, stop playing my arm, man. No, hell no. Whoever messing with you better be on point. If you gonna do some shit. I love that joint. That joint was fire. That's the one that
Thank you,
caught my
thank you.
attention. Yeah, that's the one that caught my attention. I lied to you not. That's when I started seeing you get hyped. Was from that song right there. That's when I started paying attention to you. I was like, well, who this little dude right here? No, because
I
certain
appreciate
things
that.
catch my attention.
Mm.
There's certain things that catch my attention, and I'm a DJ first, but I'm A&R also in artist management. You
Okay.
get what I'm saying? So,
That's
and mine is artist management and development.
mm.
So, yeah, you get what I'm saying. So
That's
I
right.
bring it to the point of where you can actually go ahead and perform without being a scary motherfucker.
Right. Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't care where we at. We can be at the Hyatt. I don't care if we at Vegas. I don't care. Like, I need for you to be able to perform, and I'm that person that bring you to that stage. Or I used to. I'm now far out of that. Uh, for now, for about a year now.
Okay. Okay.
I've stopped doing artist development now for about a year. But that's that type of energy I want to see all the time. You get what I'm saying? And I had said to you before, we're gonna bring your management back up because I see him sitting down. Walter, you want to come back in? You there, bro? Can you hear us, Walter?
He said no in the chat.
Okay, I see him. All right, so
Oh.
we gonna remove him back out. I seen him sit down, like he wanted to say something about that song or something. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what he had to say about that song. But like I was saying to you though, baby nephew, um, that's when I started paying attention to you. So that intensity is what you need to bring to every one of the performances.
Right.
You understand?
Yes, man.
Even though they singing it, you want them still to love you like they love pop.
Right.
You know, they
Absolutely.
feeling you. You feel what I'm saying? They feeling you, but you want them to love you like they love pop,
Right.
because that's how you stay on the map forever.
That's a fact.
And if that's your plan, that's, you know what I'm saying. And
Hmm.
like I said to you, don't always expect management to do everything. You can't expect management to do everything. You
Right.
understand? You want to make sure that you see how crisp and clear that was, even with the bass boom booming.
Hmm.
You feel me? You heard it, right?
Right.
Wasn't that kind of language in that hall? So
Mm.
you make sure, even if you got to turn their speakers outward, say, nah, turn your speakers out when I'm performing, because this got a level of bass in it that's crazy.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying to you, right? Because you're a
Yeah.
performer, so you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
And you know, because a lot of times when they had that bass turned in like this, is turned toward your earlobes,
Hmm.
and you can't. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It be like this.
Hmm.
Stop playing with
Yep.
me. Stop playing. You hearing how it sound, right?
Yeah.
And that's not how you want it to sound.
All right.
When it's time for you to perform, let them give specific details on what you want done with your shit.
Right.
Listen, can you turn the speakers out that way? Because the speakers, the bass, let the bass hit the walls outside and then come back in and catch them.
Right.
Have my DJ talking to you right now.
Right. All right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So and that'll give you a wider range to be able to hit them like you want to. Okay.
Hmm.
So what was that first song you did? I liked it, but I couldn't really hear it.
Was it winning? I think it was winning.
Let me hear that song. Can you do that without the music?
Yeah. So I.
Uh-oh, where you go? I said, can you do it without the music? He dipped on me. What? You better come back. Don't be trying to do that. You better come on back. If you a music artist, I'm gonna sit you hear you sing something. Y'all know he just said his thing was his internet was behaving a little janky, so we look for that. That's not nothing, you know. Those things come with the territory. Yeah, those are things that come with the territory. We don't worry about all that stuff right there. He'll be right back. But in the meantime, you guys, y'all see what he working with. Um and his management said we can pull up winning on YouTube as well. I don't know if I want to do that right this minute. I want him to show y'all what he can do without the music behind him. But this young man I seen at the Fleet DJ Music Conference about a month or so back. Um, I just want to say thank you to Big Seven for linking us up together, because I had told Seven that I was going to get back with him and with the music company that he works for and that he's a part of, because I think it's very necessary for young artists who are trying to progress and trying to go forward to be able to be seen, and not all people want to give them an opportunity to be seen. I am one of those people that actually like to see and hear new music. I like new rhythms, new beats, new people. I get tired of the same seven people all the time, and a lot of times that's what's in rotation right now. It's the same seven people over and over and over and over. And so, I give different people a chance to um, showcase and highlight what they're actually doing out here, because the music business doesn't offer them that. Um, they're right now they're like a slave drive. And so what the music business is doing is like I said, they have the same seven people over and over and over and over. If you listen to your radio, you're gonna hear the same seven people like all day long. It's gonna be the same seven people, because it's no longer really about uh, talent. It's about who can make them the most money. And if you can't make them the most money, then usually they don't try to showcase you in the way that they would everybody else. They look for the most amount of money. And this is not what our music game was about. This is something that has just been taking place, like I was explaining to Face last week. Since we've taken our hand off of it and started selling our music outward, what has happened to us as a people is that the music that we really want to listen to is not getting played anymore. And it was about a talent and a gift that we actually have that comes naturally for us. Other people have to work on what we do naturally. And so as soon as it stopped being our talents and gifts being showcased naturally and started being pushed for money, like we became like donkeys in this game. We were now the plows. And those are things that I try to take people out of. I don't want people to get stuck in that type of rut where they just feel like, I just got to make this money, got to make this money, got to make this money. No, it's never been about the money for us. It was about the upbringing of the neighborhood, the community, and giving people something else to work with other than what was around us, and which was poverty. Money came later, and the money started paying off. Excuse me, like I was saying to y'all earlier about the puffy thing. It seemed like every time we get to the Tulsa of getting some money, Tulsa, and start doing what we do, Black Wall Street. um then it all starts come tumbling down around us. That's the protocol, and that's the prototype. And I don't know if anybody is paying attention, but that's usually what happens when it looks like we're getting a little too far ahead in life. And the sad part about what we're seeing is that us tearing each other down in the process of them tearing us down. I watch a lot of shows get to the point where they start tearing each other down and start doing each other in and start um, uh, sabotaging each other. And that's not what this show does. We want to highlight, uplift, and also give the best advice that we can give. I'm sorry, y'all. Something keep ringing over there on the side. I keep trying to figure out what the hell is that. I keep looking down to see if it's the charger or what. Nah, that ain't okay. Let me, maybe God trying to tell me something over here. So yeah, and also that was the thing that we had the most going forward. We also had God in the midst of everything, and now we have taken God out the midst of everything, and so you see a lot of killing and fighting and shooting and stuff because before it was on a righteous note, and now we don't have that anymore. We've taken that out of what our daily thing is, and once you take God out, then Satan enters in, and that's exactly what has happened with the black music business. And so I suggest that we all put God first in everything that we do, and then all these other things will be added on to us. That's just a natural response from God, and in this game, and that'll stop a lot of the mayhem and the chaos. But yeah, our little brother must be gone. I know he said he was having some issues with his hey Jay, he was having some issues with his internet. Uh, I'm a mess with him. Tell him Tariq Nasheed said you must be over there in one of them countries over there with the janky internet. God forgive me. Tariq could be burning you up right now. But we ain't gonna burn you up on this channel. We got a chance to hear his songs. You guys know, like he said, you can hear his songs everywhere. He has them on every platform. TRECE7EV is his tag. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. As you can see, it's on his YouTube page. So his music is up there, and it's appreciated that he came through. I'm glad that he was able to come through, because at one moment y'all know how I am. I get the cussing and carrying on, and because I don't hold me up and stuff. Just tell me you can't do it, or you're not gonna be here, and then what I'll do is I'll make arrangements for somebody else who really want to be in that position, because there are other people waiting in the background to be in the position. And so you know, y'all let me know what's going on ahead of time. And what I'll do is it'll give me an opportunity to switch up, change that, make something else happen, and go from there. And those are the things that I always tell people. And always be prompt, always be on time, always be ready, because you never know who's watching you and who's watching the person that's interviewing you. There's always going to be somebody that you don't know watching and paying attention. And so those are some of the that's some of the suggestions that I can give. I'm telling y'all, some keep ringing on the side. Y'all keep seeing me stop like that. Don't think I done went nuts. I haven't. Something keep ringing. I keep hearing it go beep 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 beep. Oh, what is that beep 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 noise? Like, what's going on? I'm over here wondering if there's something taking place in the crib. There's something that happened over here. I'm looking around trying to figure out what the hell just happened. Is that beep 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 beep? And so I'm trying to figure out what's happening, y'all. Don't think I'm stuck. I'm never at a loss for words. But those are some of the suggestions that I could give you. Always be on time. Make sure that your music is lined up properly. Um, Even if you have to take 20 minutes out of your day, like I just finished telling them, to go in and make sure that the DJs are set with your music, because sometimes people just have a basic set. Like we was talking about with JP and DJ Mike, DJ JP and DJ Mike. Sometimes people have a set way of doing things, and they set up things a certain kind of way, and it sounds good to them. But then when you listen to it from the public perspective, the public hear it different than what the DJ is hearing it, because usually 9 out of 10 the DJ has a headphone on. So they can't hear what you're hearing. So you have to make sure that your music is the way that you need for it to be sounding. Um, a lot of those sound studios, when you go to the concerts, I try to figure out who set up the damn music, because it's like you can't even hear what's being said from the artist that's on stage. Why? It's because they have the speakers turned in toward the artist and not turned outward toward the crowd. And I be trying to figure out, well, who the hell set up this sound system? Because you're supposed to have it turned outward toward the crowd and not turned inward toward the DJ and the music, because it drowns out the microphones. And so those things you want to get right when you're going out and doing the music. Um, what else? Suggestions. Um, have the same intensity that you have for each song, unless it's one of those songs that are easy and slow music. If it's easy and slow music, you can bring down the intensity a little bit, only to bring down the mannerism of the crowd. Bring that down. But if it's uh uh up music, live music, up music. Make sure that one song carry the same enthusiasm as the next song. You have to be able to bounce, because that's, like I was saying to Jay and Mike, is like having a pause tape. And you don't want to do a pause tape, you know? And I don't know if you guys ever pay attention to some of the concerts where you see all of a sudden they stop the music, and then the whole intensity of the stage just change. You never want to do that. Always line your tracks up to a point where one matches the other as you're going through. One matches the other, matches the other. If it's hyped up, keep hype, and then go your momentum down to the next phase, which is just underneath, not drop way down, not yeah, super high, and then all of a sudden your next song go, whoa, and what? You never want to have that happen because that's crazy. You're supposed to keep it in a level type of rise or syndication or upward motion. You want it to always be able to rise up or slow down. You don't go from here to here automatically. That's the fastest way to fuck up your set. So yeah, no. Um, Make sure that you set your music up to where it matches intensity. If you're up, if your song is at 85, if your song is at 92, don't bring your song down from 92 BPMs to 83. If your song is at 92, you want to go from 92 to maybe 84, 85, and then down to 83. You bring it down slowly so that what matches or the same thing. If it's going from 84, you want it to go from 84 to 87 to 93 so that it rises up the way that it's supposed to, so that you will be able to maintain the crowd and the audience that you're there with. Always line your music up properly on your album, when you're on stage, when you're performing. Make sure that you go in, you set the timing on your music. Like if your music is set to start at a certain time, take that music in. If you have a flash drive or however you plan on, giving them your music, take your music in. Um, Make sure that you have it timed to a certain specific for the sound man, so that when he hit that, you jump in to where you want it to be. When it change up the same program, make sure that it's timed and lined up to a certain spot, and then so that when it switch off, it don't shut down or start in crazy. It starts in like right on, bam, right in on the same with the 3-track minimum. Usually it was is what people give you, 3-track minimum. you know Sometimes two, when you're performing in a conference setting or a setting of that sort. Make sure that what you do is you have everything lined to your perfection. Make sure you go in, like I said again, this is my fourth time saying this. Check your music, do a sound check before you begin the process so that you're never off key when it's time to rock. Make sure that you can hear yourself clearly. Make sure that you walk from the space of performance out toward the area that's to be heard. Drop the microphone or have somebody else singing your song. Walk away from the microphone and go out into the area of performance to see what it sounds like from there. Never just assume that it's everything gonna sound right, because there's never an ultimate artist. You always have to do a sound check and make sure what it sounds like going outward and not inward. So you want to line yourself up with the people that's outside. Make sure you walk toward where the crowd is going to be, and then hear it from there so that you can fine tune it with whoever the sound man is. Because like I said to everybody, and like I say to everybody, um everybody is not your management. Like I'm not gonna be your management. I'm not gonna be your management. I'm not If I call you up for an interview, I'm not gonna be your management. Because that's not my job. My job is to do my job. So your job is to do your job. And those things a lot of people don't take into consideration when they're out and about. They assume that everybody is their management. No, everybody is not your management. Like as much as I don't like the little baby Ice Spice, she was right with Cleo Trapper. I'm not. This not your team. This my team. Everybody got mad at her about that, but she's absolutely correct about that. Everybody is not your team. That's her team in charge of doing what she need them to do for her, and not you jumping on her team and thinking that they're gonna do what they're supposed to do for you. That's not how music works. That's not how the music business works. It's up to you to be your best management, and then it's up to your management to make sure everything is in place when it's supposed to be in place. I'm not, as a DJ, I'm not gonna do no last minute shit just for you. Some people will. I just did a minute ago because I wanted you guys to hear this baby song, my nephew's song, but um everybody is not going to be that way. So you have to make sure that whatever you want in place, you make sure that it's in place as the artist. You make sure you double check as the artist. You make sure you send it off. You say, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. Does this coincide with what you're doing? So that it'll be a smoother show for you. Um, and management is not, um, sometimes management is over here handling some things. So it's very pertinent for you to be able to handle your own business for a little while. And not just assume, because a lot of people assume that, I'm just supposed to show up and do me. That's not how it goes. You can't just show up and just do you. That ain't how it goes. Um, you have to actually be ready and on time, prompt, ready to go. Because this is the making of a great artist. I'm hoping that I'm making myself clear to somebody out there. Um, yeah. So that's about as much as I wanted to say to nephew. I think nephew got what I'm saying though, because uh, he's a smart young man, and he know what I'm saying, what I'm saying. But those things are just natural. These A lot of people in the music game, they kind of get it twisted, and like I said to Face, y'all, as a matter of fact, go and get Faces stuff, y'all. You can hear it on my homepage. It's linked to my homepage. I am the real Face. Body right is fly too. Um, but like I was saying to Face, everybody is a star. Every nigga is a star. And when you go into it like that, what happens is that you lose the audience, and you don't want to ever lose the audience. You want to keep on keeping on doing what it is that you do, and the way that you do. And like I told Jay Relentless way back when, I don't care if it's 3 people in the audience. Make sure that you perform like it's 1,000 people in the audience. Make sure that you give them the greatest show that you would give if it was 1,000 people there. Make sure that your voice echoes out and that it's thrown out to as many people as possible. Even so, even if it's one person, even if it's 2 people, make sure that you're able to throw your voice and make sure you put on a show for those 3 people. Why? Because those 3 people are still your fans. Those 3 people are still gonna watch. They're still gonna hold it down. They're gonna go home and brag. Man, he did a show just for me. Why? Because they was the only ones there. And if they're the only ones there, perform for them too. Make sure everything goes well for them too. Um, what else? And believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. Excuse me, y'all. Because when you stop believing in yourself, I keep telling y'all about that air conditioner up here. Got my nose running, carrying on. I can't stand it. Well, I can, but it had me stopped up. My nose be all stopped up. I hate to have to blow my nose on camera. That's just so rude. And disrespectful. But yes, definitely keep performing all the way through, make sure that you don't quit on yourself. Believe in yourself. Have enough strength to get up and go for it just because, just so. In regard of um um because there's some, like I said, when I said to Walter, there's always somebody watching, and there's always somebody watching the person that's watching you. So you never know who's actually paying attention to you. You have to look up to see who's paying attention to you. That's how you get the most. They got that ding ding ding, y'all. I'm sorry, I keep catching my head. Ding ding ding. Um um it's what keeps the momentum going, you know, with you out in the crowd, out in the public, out with the people. That's what you're always going to have, is the attention grab, because it's going to make sure that somebody sees you. Like the man setting up your speakers over there. If you performing for three people, the man setting up your speakers knows somebody who knows somebody. If you're um concentrating on your music, and there's three people in the crowd, the person in the crowd is going to know somebody who knows somebody. They're going to recommend you. So you always have to make sure that regardless of anything and everything, you're always able to do your show. So believe in yourself over all things. Make sure that you have enough belief in yourself that anytime and anything, no matter what goes wrong, you're still able to deliver. Now, um, we have coming up. Let me see. We have some people coming up in a couple days. Let me see if I can remember them, because I'm a little bit. Um, I keep telling y'all about them elder moments. We have some people coming up. I think Dr. Lou, Financial Freedoms is coming up. The Financial Freedom Podcast is coming up. We have Essence coming up. I think that's October 2nd. We got Essence coming up. I mean, Essence is fly. Dr. Lou is going to come and teach us about some financial freedom. I think that's next week. And then we have Slicker Victor coming up. We have who else? What's my other guy's name? Um, what's my other guy's name? What's my other guy's name? Oh my goodness. Slowpoke TV is coming up. They'll all be up back to back, trying to end my season now. This has been a long season too for me. Usually I do 8, but it's been like 20 or more people. This is a long season too for me. So Slowpoke TV is coming up. Y'all know Slowpoke TV is off the chain with his little songs and stuff. We have Slicker Victor coming up. Um, Essence coming up next weekend from the Evening Rush. We have Scar Mega. We have New Harlem Entertainment coming up. And somebody else, y'all. There's one more person that's coming up after that. And then I think I'm going to end season 2 of this show there. And then start again with season 3 in about a month or so after, maybe a month and a half after. Give me a chance to take a break, unwind and stuff. And what that'll do actually is it'll give me a chance to put some more music up, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been doing this, so I have not really been putting up a lot of blends, and I have a lot of different blends that I want to share with you guys. Like I didn't do my tribute to Frankie Beverly. I didn't do uh, my Tito Jackson, rest in peace, tribute to Tito Jackson, to Frankie Beverly. There's some things that I want to do, and I've not been able to do them because I've been on the show and working on the show more so than I have been doing anything else. So what you guys will get from me is some more music when I take a break from the show. All right, all right. Well, y'all know I'm not supposed to be on more than an hour. I usually try to slide in about another 9 minutes, especially if the artist is still here. But the artist is gone. He's been gone for about 20 minutes now, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this show right here, but never my love for you. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for next week, which is Essence coming up. I look forward to that. That's my boo boo. And y'all know how I do. Come on, man.
Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I